The action started very quickly at this table. Let's jump right in, and we'll introduce ourselves in a moment. Danny, take it away. Look at this hand. My goodness.
Yeah, you don't see a 9 card suit very often. I think I've only had 2 or 3 in my life. So a spade pass and no trump seems like a normal start. Now Sylvia bids 5 clubs, which I think will be duplicated in the other room.
And North just has this
North has a
monstrous
massive hand in
hand.
doubles. Zach has a sort of, well, I don't really want to defend. I'm not sure that we can make 5 hearts. So he bids 5 hearts, and his partner, of course, corrects that to back to 5 spades. And
One no trump was alerted as non-forcing, actually. Just
we'll see how this handles. Yeah.
and
Well,
well,
obviously, declare has to lose the ace of trumps, and that's about it, unless Easton found a rough on opening lead.
and I'm looking at the action in the other room. They went 2 clubs by North. What? They play some sort of.
I guess they're treating this as a strong forcing opening. That seems.
Yeah, I guess that is what it is. Sorry, yeah,
It's a
that's
strong hand, but it's not really a 2 club opener.
right. That's why I was surprising. I was looking at a possible other meaning of that, Danny. I don't see it. And then it went 2 diamonds, 0 to 1 control, 5 clubs. Not
Yeah,
surprising again by Adam Grossack. Five
yeah.
spades, pass, and now Adam has doubled 5 spades.
So yeah, Adam's looking for a unusual lead. He doesn't want his partner to lead a diamond. He's hoping, rather a club. He's hoping
Right.
his
He's like,
partner
find
diamond.
something interesting in my hand, which if Emma can figure out that's a diamond, he's going to get a rough in the ace of spades. But is that going to be enough for them?
Yeah, it's gonna win one more trick, but lose imps
Yep.
if all goes as expected. I mean, the only thing that Bada needs to do here in this table is to play the diamond starting from her hand.
Yeah, right. Which is not hard to think about here, considering Sylvia jumped to 5 clubs, right? So
Yeah,
if we're going to play somebody for having long diamonds, it's certainly going to be our lefty.
that's all exciting. Anyway, so we're now that we've sort of discussed this angle a little, let's go back to where we would start, which is this is the second day of the finals of the U.S. mixed trials. Winner will get to go to Buenos Aires to represent the United States. Zhang is off to a very big lead, 88 M's. And I'm not usually into this psychological stuff, but this is the sort of spot where the trolling team really feels like it needs to get a good quarter under their belt. Maybe get, not you're not going to get 88 M's back in one set, but you want to get 25 or 30 and feel like you're back in the match. And if they can't do that, sometimes the demoralization factor sets in and the match sort of drifts away at that point. So we'll see which way this.
Yeah, if Rubenstein's going to want a legit chance, they're going to need to win this segment. And honestly, the other psychological thing, Danny, so far in this match is they haven't won a segment yet. They've been
Yeah.
Zhang has been undefeated in every set, which is also a bit demoralizing. Like, hey, you're not going to claw this back, basically. Which, we'll see if that holds for today.
Well, when you have someone like Zach Rosek on the team,
You can,
imps are going to fly.
yep,
So, if you can get some of those swings to go your way, you don't need to like I said, you're not going to get 88 back. You just need to, get 25 or 30 back and feel like you're back in the match.
yeah. And honestly, you wouldn't be surprised because Zach and Georgia had a challenging day yesterday, unfortunately. But they're the types of players that can come right back, put that aside, and just rip through a set. So let's see what they have here. And welcome to everybody. 2 double D's in the YouTube chat. David Devine, David Douglas, welcome. London and Arizona, I believe, checking in. What, Danny? I can't see the hat today. What is it? Is it
This
baseball
is the
still?
Falkland Islands. It's a
Oh,
little,
okay.
little penguin.
That's funny. I was just in Peru down there, so that was the Falkland conflict, right? Off the coast of South America. Am I right?
Yeah, it was Argentina, not.
Right. Yes. But that general, like, I had read about it at some point on my way to Peru.
The Argentinians still call it Isla Malvinas, which I think means bad water or bad wind or bad something. But yeah, there was a brief fight in the 1980s over that.
And
We might need a refresh. I don't think so. It's taking as long on the King of Spades.
yeah, agreed.
And then I'm wrong.
Sylvia is taking that long on the king of spades, or it's just delayed a bit.
There
Okay,
it
there we
is.
go. Just needed a
Yeah.
little kick. Whoa, it went diamond to the king in the other room, and it got roughed.
What?
Or was that
Whoa.
the opening lead? Sorry. No, no, that wasn't the opening lead. That's weird. It
So
went
maybe this will
club.
be
It
the
went
start of
club
the
to the
routine.
ace, diamond to the king, roughed after a five club bid. So,
That's going to lead to the contract failing. They're still going to have to lose the queen diamonds, the ace of
hmm
spades, just for the rough. So this is going to be one of those sorts of boards that,
that's what Rubenstein needs.
yep,
Yeah, that's a big swing on board one, and that is like confidence builder. Let's go.
it's going to be 11 M's in all likelihood,
Welcome from New
or
Zealand
50 and under.
again. All right.
Actually, diamond to the, oh no, she still has a jack of diamonds, so she only has to lose one more diamond. But and when I say she, I don't know who's playing in North at the other table.
I will tell you right now. Actually, that's me failing at my job. At the other table, we have Zhang sitting north and Wold
Yeah.
south, and we have Grossack west and Emma Kolesnik east. The other interesting thing we need to remind everybody of is that Rubenstein will only play one set today, whereas Zhang will play two sets today. So Rubenstein got three in yesterday. So the North South team on at this table, at least Rubenstein, will have their A lineup in for one segment longer today.
Yeah, and that's, surely worth something to their expectation.
Sure. Yep. Welcome Twitch. Welcome YouTube. Welcome Danny Sprung. So we have Vegas, Arizona, London, and New Zealand. That's a pretty good representation. Oh, sorry, and South Florida. Excuse me, I forgot.
If you hear bings in the background, that was one of my poker buddies sending me hands from his game in Chicago.
Do you want to throw one out there?
No,
I'm okay. I can handle a poker problem while we talk bridge here.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
So it does
still
appear
wondering what's going on here from Sylvia's point of view.
she's really taking her time. So yep, that is plus 100 for Grossack Kolesnik at the other table. And that is just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah,
Minnesota, go Wolves. Let's go. Game 7, Denver. Guess who's in Denver right now, Danny? A bridge
Joe
player.
Grew.
Joe Grew. Yeah, you have Facebook also. I see.
I read Facebook too.
I love that,
I'm
though.
sort of I have I'm rooting it for Denver. I'm sorry for Minnesota because I have some action on Boston winning the title, and I think well, obviously they're all good teams. I think that
Yeah,
Jokic is just he scares me more than any
he's
other
amazing.
team from the West. So
But
I got I got a
Joe,
little lucky in my bet. I bet on Celtics to win it all right before Embiid got hurt.
ooh, that is good, too, because Embiid was looking just unbelievably unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean he's a force that's just
United Arab Emirates, welcome. England, Boston. Everyone's watching bridge. Don't you people have jobs? No, I'm kidding. Welcome to the program, folks. This is
well.
this is going to get interesting right away because we expect Rubenstein to pick up on this hand.
Yeah, so Sylvia was hoping that partners had had the Jack of Spades, but only in the singleton club, and we can see that she didn't, and the Ace of Diamonds, and when that goes show out, Georgia can claim. Nice to have that Eight of Diamonds in the.
There we go, 480. The UAE was represented in the World Championships last year that I was at, and I think they played four-handed and four or five-handed or something. That was pretty awesome.
Okay, so here we'll see East up in one heart.
Yep, way too good for anything else you would think, especially because they play a strong club system as well, Danny.
Yeah, well in range with her. And he would have up in one heart if the deuce of hearts was any other card in any other suit. He'd still up in the bidding with us as the one level.
Nice. In New Zealand, it is Saturday morning, so yeah, day off.
I could have worn my New Zealand hat instead.
Yeah.
My favorite, my wife and I did a bunch of cruises, and my favorite country that I visited was New Zealand.
I've heard people that go there are just like in awe of that country. Interesting. Just two hearts there. Or wait, sorry, it's alerted.
Yeah,
Oh, 8 to a bad 11. Okay, so that's super constructive.
yeah, yeah. And you know, if they were playing a more standard system where this hand would qualify as a limit raise, you might want to start with the one spade and then jump to three hearts to show
Mm-hmm.
this sort of hand.
Yeah,
And uh, the way the auction is timed out, this will work much better for she because now she can double four spades.
and that is
Even opposite a limited opening bid, you've got ace jack fifth of trumps and another ace, and partner has up in the bidding. So if they make four spades, so be it. But they're going to be playing it for extra stakes for sure.
I don't think they'll go down too many because of the position, but I'm not sure.
Well, right away, Declare gets tapped at trick two.
Yeah,
They're pretty solid in clubs, and they have a long diamond to worry about as
yeah.
well.
The third diamond might be a problem.
Yeah.
Certainly a few spades.
So what's Declare going to do after they rough the heart?
What do you think about both the north south bids here, and that these colors
I
red
think
white?
two spades is automatic. I think four spades is problematic.
Yeah, yeah. Like maybe
I'd
a
want
three
to
there. Or...
I'd want to invite game because partner could have a real good hand when they bid two spades.
Sure.
But you know, you are four triple three. You have three low trumps. You don't have any aces, so your hand,
I mean,
while it's
it appears he's presuming partner has heart shortness, so he likes his minor suit holdings in three spades. But
yeah, yeah, that's all true.
again, I mean, they need to pop some variance into this game. And in the other room, they're playing four hearts in the west. So Grossak Kolesnik playing four hearts east west, four spades doubled here.
So four hearts. How's
It's
that
exciting. It looks at first glance here to be down one, and I'm double dummy solving. I didn't see the first several tricks, but even so, it does look like they have a club loser, a diamond loser.
Well, you have two short club losers and a diamond loser to start.
Yeah, but from this point, I mean, they've already lost one trick, so now they have still a club and a diamond.
Well, the battle is to get the to rough the clubs and dummy. I mean, you can pitch one club on the ace of spades.
Yeah. So they still have two losers, and they've already lost two. So they drew the last trump from the west player, and they're gonna go down one.
I might be missing something, but it looks like four hearts was supposed to make.
In the east-west positions?
Yeah, well, you have six heart tricks.
Let me tell
Ace
you.
of spades, ace of diamonds is eight. Diamond with the jack 10 is nine, and a club rough in the dummy.
Yeah, hang on a second. I'll tell you after they finish the hand. I'll give you kind of how the play went to lead to down one.
All right, so Georgia just starts with the king of spades out of her hand. Yeah, this is going to get ugly now. So she's going to win this and play another heart, presumably. And this might be a good time to
shake a diamond.
pitch that diamond. Yeah.
So yeah, 9 tricks for Declare, and
can we see the? Actually, let's wait and watch.
Yeah, but I know exactly what you're talking about, Danny, and I'm going to bring it over as soon as we're done. I have it queued up for us.
Okay, I'm just curious what. I'm still on my first cup of coffee, folks. So if I have a misanalyzed,
oh, that reminds me, I have to go get my coffee after this. Thank you.
Here's a play I don't understand. Sylvia's playing a trump instead of continuing to tap the declare. I guess because she's already ahead of declarer now.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that makes some sense. Now what we'll see is declarer is going to tap Sylvia by playing club, club, club.
Exactly. And then Sylvia's now going to exit a heart, retapping. And that's where we might see a different choice there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess she can only ever play one more heart, and she knows that partner doesn't have any entries outside the hearts if has the ace of clubs. So
Glen Eagle, Scotland in the Twitch from the UK also. Lots of UK players. I love Brits. I'm sorry. I've been on a lot of cruises also, Danny. And anytime I was with a bunch of British people at my dinner table, it was like the best cruise of all time. As you said,
Yeah,
the quick
there's a
wit,
couple
the
I met on
sense
a
of
cruise.
humors.
Yeah. Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, I see. Now she plays a spade. Declare can't draw the last trump because she still can get to partner with hearts.
Yep, she has communication there. So will it be nine of clubs?
Yeah.
David Douglas is like, thank you, Rob. We mostly like our American cousins too. We mostly like our American brothers also. I mean, all right. This is going to be a swing back to Zhang, unfortunately for Rubenstein. Right now, 77 is the number. And once we see this, we're going to back up and just see what happened in four hearts at the other table.
Like I said, there's a strong chance I'm missing something, but it seemed like four hearts was supposed to make.
On it looks like it can be beat on a trump lead just from double dummy, but it
Right, you
does
lead a
look
trump,
like,
get in with the club, lead a trump, get in with a club, lead a trump.
yeah, but honestly, that's not what was led, and
Yeah.
it just something kind of just went wrong apparently.
And it's only a trump lead that beats it, right?
Yep, yep, exactly.
That's what I thought. So Bada knows she can't cash the queen of spades because then the opponents can claim. So she's debating whether to try to cash her nine of clubs and force a spade ruff, or just try to knock out the ace of diamonds at this point.
Which, I mean, it's just going to all lead to a spade and two diamond losers, right? That's if she leads a club, it's going to go rough, heart, rough, diamond to the king, and right? Is there
I'm
any?
not sure.
And again, at the other table, Zhang sitting north, Eddie Wold sitting south, Adam Grosek west, Emma Kolesnik east. They need good results and some swings to get back into this. Okay, so she did draw Trump here.
That's gonna be her last trick, though, right?
Yeah, because now it's going to go diamond shake. She'll take the nine of clubs also.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, yeah.
All right, so this is three down.
Yep.
So that's 11 imps for Zhang.
Yep. Not.
Same 11 imps they lost in the first four.
Yeah,
right?
unfortunately, like they got off to that nice start there, and then could just pile it right back. So, excuse me, 13. It was 800. Yeah.
That was 500.
All right, so you ready? Here it is. So it went a heart of spade, two hearts, four hearts. King of clubs lead, and here we'll just walk through it, and I'll back you up, Danny, just for a second. There was the heart lead that you talked about right there for down one. But it goes king of clubs, which is a pretty normal lead. And then it goes king of diamonds. And here as we go, you're going to see it's pretty makeable at this point.
She just wants to play a club from the dummy now, right?
Yeah, that certainly would work, but now
she cashed the ace of spades first. That's
ace
not
of spades.
Shouldn't harm anything.
Yeah. Shaking a club, heart to the ace. And now she needed to play a club, right? She just needs to rough a club here, but
okay, she drew trumps.
Yeah.
All right.
And now we're just down from this spot, right? That's too late.
Yeah, now they get in and play the last.
You want that club? There goes a heart. Yeah, so
okay. All right.
That is all.
Back to our original room.
Yep, we are back to the feature table. And at the other room, 3-0 in the south, making 5. Any slammage here? Maybe diamond slam?
Yeah, first glance looks like 6 diamonds is a good spot.
It does look pretty good too, right? It's just on reasonable trumps and spades being, not terrible.
Oh, you have no top losers, so even unreasonable trumps, you might still be able to make it if you can rough your spades good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a big opportunity. So, I mean,
Yeah, for
You
sure.
couldn't ask for more swinging boards than
I
these
know
first
the first three
three.
boards have like 11, 13, and now there could be a slam swing. There we go. For this is what Rubenstein really wants, for sure.
Yeah,
And Danny, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go grab that coffee I talked about.
sure. I'll try to.
Can you? Do you
Uh,
think you can handle it?
yeah, I think I can. Well, we're gonna
Hey, if you
we're
can handle the Falklands, you can handle anything, man.
yeah. I'm not sure what the holo. Okay, so Adam's gonna open a spade. Georgia will make a game forcing two club it presumably, and now it's up to Adam. Keep calling Zach Adam and vice versa. It's up to Zach to show that he's 5-5 in the spades and diamonds. And now Georgia will need to appreciate how good her hand is. Ace, king, ace, king, king, rather, in partners two suits. You can visualize a good 5-5 where six diamonds is just called if partner has a club control. All right, so it goes right away with three diamonds. I guess that's I mean, a lot of people would play that's a splinter, but I guess that's showing 5-5 in their system. We'll see how that works out for them. Clearly, if it's showing 5-5 with a good hand, Georgia is going to make a slam move. If it's just showing any five,
There it
has five.
is. Yep, 5-5 extras.
Well, if you have that tool in the or that club in the bag to use the PGA reference that's going on in
Yep,
the background right now,
you're gonna pop it onto the green, and is this?
that's just a raise. I think I would guess that four they would pair this pair would likely play four hearts as key card and four diamonds is just a raise, and now
There
four
it
hearts is
is.
going to be
There's
the key
key
card.
card.
And he's going to find his partner has all the key cards and the king of spades.
I mean, he might play 7 diamonds.
He might easily play seven diamonds. He doesn't know his partner's raising with only three diamonds. I
Ooh,
mean,
what's this?
honestly,
What's this? Interesting. Just weird double here. Just saying heart lead is okay, or that might be a trick creator. And there's
yeah.
the
So,
first round control.
sometimes when you double these key card weird key card bits, the opponents don't know what they're doing over the response, and they
Yeah.
mess up.
Well, here Georgia knows what she's doing. She showed first round control by redoubling there. At least that's what we expect, right, Danny?
It could be just a key card. It just could be odd key cards or
Nice. I have an invite for is it Jerry? Is that England or New Zealand? I can't remember. I think it's England. Free iced coffee all day. Nice. Four no, 5 diamonds, 3 or 0. There you go.
yeah. And Fournette was asking for something. We're getting
Yeah, it
alerts.
was key card. Sorry.
Yeah, four hearts was key card.
Yeah.
Fournette
No,
was
no, 4-0 was key card.
Fournette was key card.
Yeah, yeah. The double I think was delaying their key card response, so it went redouble key card again. Is that possible?
No, maybe four hearts was just a Cuban.
Yeah, possibly. It's weird.
King ask. All right. If he finds out, I mean, given that he's down in the match, if he finds out his partner's got the king of spades, he might just bid seven.
What would king of spades be here? 5 no.
Don't know.
Do they have the room to?
Yeah. I mean, from Georgia's perspective, if partner's asking for the king of spades and is trying for seven, I mean, partner knows about her ace, king of diamonds, ace of hearts, king of spades, ace, king of diamonds, and ace of hearts. And if they need the king of spades for seven, that's what we have.
Yep.
So
And they know they're down.
simplify things and bid seven diamonds herself. I mean,
This would be a pretty awesome flip of quite a few amps back to
it turns out if you knew
Rubenstein.
your opponents were plus 460, you just want to play a comfortable six diamonds. But
Sure.
if we're in a spot where you're down imps and you think they might be in slam, you don't definitely want to be in this sort of grand where you're going to need some help, but
But
some good
the
things to happen.
the reward gets you a possible, closer slash chance at victory. It's interesting how the strategies will change in this situation when you're down like 80 or 90. Just
Yeah.
like
Notice also from George's perspective, partner might have instead of the king of clubs or instead of like the jack of hearts, they might have the jack of diamonds, which would make the diamond suit solid, or they might have ace queen of spades instead of ace jack of spades. And
mhm.
now, seven diamonds becomes a lot more attractive. On these actual cards, you don't really want to be in seven diamonds. So I have a little too much work to do
Sure, sure,
to get
but
a good
you'll take
contract.
it. You'll take it if you're. Well, who would be playing this? Zach would be playing this actually.
Yeah.
So George is taking her time. At the other table, they are currently playing board four, and another doubled contract at the five level on board four at that table. So swinging, swinging.
So I am fond of saying that when the hands are like this, that the computer must have had some spicy Chinese food last night and dreamed up some good
Just
swinging
pooped
cards.
out some spicy hands. I have the sense of humor of a 4-year-old. So anytime,
There's seven diamonds. That's what I thought she was going to do. I mean, you do want to double check and make sure everything is correct before you go jumping to a grand slam on these sorts of auctions.
yep.
But
Step
yeah.
one complete. Um, Step two, make 7 diamonds.
So she is in an awkward spot. She knows that her queen third of spades is not going to be good for her side, and one trump lead isn't really going to stop the opponents from roughing her spades out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess North could have stiff king of spades, in which case you might need to rough. You might need to worry about 4-3 spades. Yeah, so she doesn't lead a trump,
There goes a heart lead, and
which is
now
it's in a sense that's better for their side because it doesn't give the declarer a cheap trick and blow up partners jack of diamonds. So you see if she let a diamond nine and declare if East puts up the jack, now we have the queen and
now we have more entries here, there, and just higher trumping cards as well for our side.
yeah, we don't have to worry about our third round
Getting
of
overrun.
spades getting overruffed or anything like that. So in that sense, this non-diamond lead was good.
So Danny, you're the imp scale, Rain Man. What's this going to be
So
right here? This is going to be nine. So
1440.
1440.
So
Sorry. So
so
nine
that's
980.
nine. I think that's 14 imps.
All right. That seems too little, but it's
Yeah,
going to
well,
get us a lot closer.
the bonus for bidding a grand slam when the opponents are only in game is very small. That's something that the imp scale corrupted that the original total points, which how bridge was played before imps were invented in the 1950s, you would get all your full extra value for bidding this grand slam instead of a small slam. But
Right.
the way the imp scale works is it collapses the
Super
value
big
of
scores.
the biggest swings.
Yeah. Which definitely makes it more exciting, but also a little
Yeah,
different.
it what it does is it minimizes the importance of these big slamming grand slam swings.
Yep. And maximizes good bridge. So
Yeah, and
this is gonna be
a part score swing is six imps. If you make a part score both tables, it's usually about six imps. If you do that twice, that's 12. That's the equivalent of bidding a slam that you cost.
right, right.
Whereas the total point scale, the total point scale would make that much different. So Zach has not. Hmm, he drew two rounds of trumps, leaving one trump to potentially rough the
The spade.
spade with. And now he's considering maybe taking a diamond spade finesse as opposed to playing for spades 3-3 or a doubleton queen or
Or a
yeah, I guess
rough.
that's it.
Well, you can't make a roughing finesse, but he would get over roughed actually. So if he thinks that's happening,
Well, if it goes spade show out on his right,
yeah. Okay, so he's gonna
show
explore first.
first.
He's probably wondering what produced the heart lead.
Hmm. We can see spade to the ace and spade ruffle to see him home, but
Of course, yeah, but we're we're cheating. All right, here we go. Moment of truth.
you can see why this is why Sylvia's non-diamond lead was so effective.
Yeah, there we go.
You
All
got it right.
right. All right. Not that I'm rooting for anybody, but a closer match makes it a little bit more of a of an exciting.
Uh,
And there it is.
there's the 14 imps we expected.
And there is 76 as the lead now.
Hmm.
14 and looky. This was five diamonds doubled in the north in the other room for 200, which looks like a pretty good sack against four spades, except I guess
Except four spades has four losers.
yes, because the hearts are just so whacked.
Two clubs, a diamond, and unfortunately for the declaring side, the spades are 3-1
Yeah,
on the bring up side, so
so
there's nothing they can do about that. And
unfortunate for
if North finds a heart lead, they can take a heart ruff, cross to the diamond, take another heart ruff,
and that's even worse.
and beat four hearts, four spades, two tricks.
Zach's gonna show the minors here. Yeah, exactly. Great play. Not just great bids by the north south pair here, Bada Grossack, and also, you got to make it once you're there. So that both well judged. And let's see some more fireworks. They appear to have at least the first few boards the correct set to shoot for.
So
Zach
Gross you can see
passed.
here, did not get involved over no Trump, and that's one way to
That's swinging
counter picking
basically.
is swinging is just bidding as much as you can on every hand, and maybe sometimes staying out of the auction can produce a swing as
Yeah,
well.
when it's pretty clear that most people would bid here, a pass is a variance bid, right? Which is what this team needs at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, Danny, if they have like a big set here, it's clip off like 30 more. Now you have 45 boards left, and it's close
Yeah, and this is clearly a potential swing
for
to
sure.
north south.
You would guess they're just going to play four spades here, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking Sylvia is trying to figure out remind herself how
Do
to
we play
transfer.
Texas after we do this? Do we do this, that?
I guess it's possible she's not going to drive the game opposite of 14 to 16. But one thing I will say about Sylvia's sequence, okay, there she did direct the game, is that
Yep, that's a Texas delayed Texas here,
yeah,
and that will be a swing. And that is some mojo for the Rubenstein team. That's a few boards put together in a row.
hmm.
Zach has, well, yeah, one of the easier decisions on opening lead, which is always nice.
Yeah, you're Delta Ace King Queen for a reason.
Exactly. Yeah, other than playing in four spades doubled, exactly. Is that Ewan?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So
What was the thought about four spades doubled?
what's that?
What was the thought about four spades doubled?
Well, I was saying, it's a swing for them, and four spades doubled. I think Ewan was just saying four spades doubled would be an even better swing for them. Is that possible?
Yeah, but you never want to double with
Well,
a holding like queen third of spades when there's long spades behind you, and
yeah.
just when they have nine, if the ace and king are split, and you're just telling the opponent
Oh
to
yeah. Sorry. I forgot about four spades doubled. The imps. I just meant they at least put two wins in a row together. Yeah, they had one
this
swing
is
in the other direction on the second board of the set. Exactly.
seven imps for Rubenstein.
All right. Boom. We're at 68, 69 now.
I thought that we hadn't changed boards when I looked at the
I
second.
swear to God, I was like, what's taking so long to change this? But look at Zach has the same club suit almost.
Yeah.
Right now at
But
the other table, they're playing two no trump in the north.
East has an interesting opening bid decision. I mean, if you play Flannery, that's just the normal bid, but here he just shows a no trump.
Yeah.
It gets his high card points in and gets, partners expecting not five hearts and four spades, but if you start with a heart and partner bid, say a semi-forcing no trump, now you're poorly placed. You don't want to drive to two no trump. But
This is
if you just go low and don't show extra values, you can easily miss a game on high card points.
This is not the easiest one, no Trump to navigate.
So they're playing no Trump from on both teams.
Yeah, two no Trump in the north is down two, so that's minus 200.
Playing no Trump both ways in the same team.
Yeah, and I think, yeah, there you go. If Zach gets off to a diamond switch here, they're not gonna really have a bunch of tricks in the
Well,
east west
declare can
chair.
take two diamonds and five hearts.
Oh, sorry, the nine of hearts is in dummy.
Yeah, just win the king of diamonds and
There it
run the
is.
nine of
Yeah,
hearts.
sorry, I did not see the nine of hearts. That makes it a big difference.
Yeah. So if he does make 90,
And
they'll
even
lose
then,
his record.
yeah, even if they didn't, they could still take like four hearts there and two.
Or he can win the diamond and play a spade. Uh-huh.
Yeah, is he just thinks his hearts are powerful enough.
So there was some danger of him setting up a heart, four spades, and a heart, three spades, and two clubs here. That's what he's done, except that there's no entry to that club.
Yep, he's gonna.
Boy, this play went fast for a hand like this.
I know exactly. It seemed like they were gonna think, and Dan just kind of
All right.
saw a pathway to seven, and there it was. And that is three more imps for Rubenstein still. And now they are on a tear. You can log in as whoever you want. I do not care. You're my hero as far as I'm concerned.
So East one diamond is in precision style, 10 to 15
Look
could
at
be
the
enough.
no Trump choice here.
Wow. Well, that's the first bid that we've seen that's really an outward
Weird one.
statement of we're gonna be swinging here.
Yeah. The pass on the 5-5 hand possible also, but this is a real like I'm ready to do some stuff. Georgia has
Game on here.
kind of a weird hand. Is she gonna double here?
Yeah, Georgia's gonna make a negative double over
Yeah.
two hearts here.
And then Zach will. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Who knows what Dan's gonna
Zach
do?
just I think it's gonna go well double. So Daniel might want to raise hearts. He does ace king eight. Yeah, he has
Yeah.
ace king eight. A roughing value.
The other table is playing two hearts in the west chair.
So the cleric can make four. The East West can make four hearts, right? I mean, they have six
I think
hearts.
Zach
Ace king of spades,
might
six
push
diamonds.
them there. Unfortunately,
Yep. Or not. Four clubs has two spades, two hearts, a diamond,
that's perfectly fine for them. I think.
and maybe a
Zach,
club as well.
it's almost like Zach semi bluffed this hand pretty much, or half the way. That's
Got your poker reference in there.
how long did it take?
I don't know.
If you're playing at home, it was a certain number of minutes. I love poker, Danny. That's like,
Yeah, that's where I'll be. I'm doing the first segment today, and I'm gonna go play Win Daily after this.
nice. Good luck.
Yeah, they have a good tournament on Friday.
How long does it last if you do well? Is it a,
This one will probably last like maybe one-ish, 12:31 in the morning.
yeah, that sounds about right for a good one.
The Orleans has a tournament that I really like on Sunday, but as I've told the director of the tournament staff there, it's gotten too good because last time I did well, it was 3:30 a.m. and we had still had four players left.
Jeez.
Not only did we still have four players left, but the stack, it wasn't like everybody had eight or 10
If
bigs.
people were
The
deep.
average stack was like 25 or 26 bigs.
Yeah.
So it was still relatively deep for a final
And
table.
they'll never hold that over for another day, right? They'll never go, let's play
They don't do
tomorrow.
that, no.
Yeah.
Although I've talked, like I said, I was talking to the tournament director, and he's thinking that during the series they might start trying to do that with some of the bigger events, just having day two
Right.
for the final table.
Yeah. Show up at like some hour the next day and finish it off.
Right, so now the declare's just going to have to guess the jack of clubs to be the way it is. He did.
Yeah.
Wasn't
And
following like because we were talking about poker, but
it's worth it though, and that is two more imps to Rubenstein. That is that's a good string. Small, big, they'll take it anyway.
and that result can't feel good for East West because not only they don't know what the result of their table, but they do know that they were called for four hearts.
Yep.
So they were sort of talked out of it by Zach's one no trump over call.
Yeah, Zach just like fearless though. One no and then four clubs.
Yep. All right, so Sylvia will up in a spade. Uh,
And this, if they get some more boards that are interesting like that, I mean, it's so hard. Even if Zach never does that again, that hand is in their head. Like, oh,
mhm.
did you see what what's he doing now? That's
So presumably Daniel's going to be a no trump, and we'll see if after two clubs they have some sort of way to sing this disambiguate whether he's got a constructive hand or a just a simple preference of two spades. I think they'll probably play something artificial here over two clubs. Just my guess. Because he has 11 high card points, which part could have 14 or 15, or they could have 10. So he doesn't really want to necessarily go. He bids three clubs. Interesting. Was one on Trump semi forcing?
yeah,
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 yeah. So now he has the inference of partner has four clubs, so he can
yeah.
raise clubs and show values without distorting his hand too badly.
Yeah, that's what Ewan's bringing up a good point. If he, you know, it's like a poker thing. You change gears, right? So if Zach doesn't necessarily have to do anything wacky, just that bid is enough to say, there could be these bids in the future, or maybe there won't be.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's difficult to navigate. That's why,
Okay, so we see Sylvia's being three diamonds here, so she's showing that her pattern: five spades, one heart, three diamonds, four clubs with her bids.
they can't make.
I think that's going to get Daniel to bid three now.
Yeah, they can't make five minor, but 3-0 looks like it has. Well, clubs aren't really doing too much.
So he punts here with three hearts. There's the inevitable three now.
Is three hearts like, hey, I'm not sure?
Yeah. So we can see that they have four diamonds, two clubs, and a heart for sure is seven.
Yeah, but now then it gets interesting because,
Oh, yep, yep,
ooh,
yep.
there's a ripper doodle. I mean, that's you're down. Why not? Let's let's rip 3-0. The
He
other,
knows their side suit is going 4-1.
did you see the other room pass this board out, Danny? I didn't. I just saw that result just now.
No, really.
Yeah, yeah, they passed it up.
Talk about swings. That's a swing, not opening the bidding with the West End.
Yeah, yeah, Adam passed it out. Yeah, interesting.
All right, so we see Declare's got the heart. They've got their four diamonds is five and two clubs is seven. And they got to take any other tricks. It doesn't look like it. This just looks like 500.
I mean, we got ourselves a ball game, Danny. I can't believe that either. Adam just passes his 5-4-3-1 with five spades hand, and the hand just gets floated out. Here they get to a 3-0. That looks like it's.
Zach was, it wasn't actually squeezed, but he had to throw away his
He has to protect clubs.
king of spades because he's got winners and hearts.
Yeah.
I mean, he could have thrown a heart, I guess. Kept the ace king of spades.
Georgia. Did Georgia signal something in spades at some point also?
Perhaps.
Well done. Plus 200.
Yeah.
And that is 5 imps. And now 59 is the number.
Yeah. So this is even if the segment would end even from here, this is a sort of
They've gotten it within very good
yeah.
distance with a
This
lot
is
of
what they
boards
needed.
left.
get the ball rolling here.
Yeah, David, Zach didn't worry about blocking hearts because he has to protect clubs and he just has tricks. There, he has enough tricks as long as he gets that club trick.
So 14 to 16, no Trump, or I'm assuming.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, even if it's 15 to 17, I'm there too. It's a pretty
Yeah,
good
I mean, this,
14.
this is an attractive looking 14 with good honor structure, a couple of tens.
You know what they're playing on this board in the other room?
I know.
Four hearts in the west, down two.
Down two, is that what you said?
Yep. And when a diamond, a heart, three diamonds, four hearts. They're going for it, Danny. Wow. And both sides of this team are really putting it out there in this set.
So I think that's going to
Oh,
be okay because I think one on Trump's going to make.
yeah. So it
Oh, maybe
should.
not. Maybe not. Hold on a second. So she's going to win the heart. She's got five more diamonds and six. And then what?
Just pop out a
That might be
club,
the end of the world for her. The defense can take four hearts, two spades on the club when they get in. So it's going to be a small minus in both tables if that follows through.
which means it'll be the first imps for Zhang in a bit of time. Actually,
Four imps for Zhang. Yeah.
it went after here. Here's our start: 11 to Rubenstein, 13 back to Zhang, and then 14, 7, 3, 2, 5, all to Rubenstein. So at this point, 13 to 42 is the margin in the match.
And here comes the four imps
Yep.
to Zhang.
Getting a little back and more importantly, righting the ship.
Let's go. Fun bridge. Fun bridge
Yeah,
here.
no kidding. And there's four. All right, so all right, just
No,
getting the
just at
look.
first glance, this looks like it's going to be three now from north south. And I don't think we're going to see too much in the bidding on swings here. Well,
There we
Adam,
go.
I'm Zach. I keep calling Zach and Adam each other's names. Zach
You're
here
like you're like
is once again he's making a little bit of a swing here, saying, "Well, I'm not going to bid Stayman with my ace king fourth and a doubleton. I'm just going to bid 103 now."
yeah, and in fact they had what you would expect at the other table: one no, two clubs, two spades, three no. So less information exchanged here. Diamond lead
Yeah.
at the other table, heart lead here. So
So paradoxically, he got a lead that the diamond lead is more helpful in the other room.
yeah,
So he did get a different lead, but I haven't counted the tricks yet to see how it declares.
he's gonna do okay here. He's got 3, 4, 5.
Clubs two
He does have
diamonds.
to eventually manage diamonds, but hearts are 3, 3. He won't know that, but
Yeah, it feels like I don't see. Sometimes you can't see the nine tricks for the declarer, but I don't see five tricks for the defense either. Like they could get a heart, they could get a club or two, a diamond, but it's hard to come up with five for them. So I'm guessing that this three now is just going to make in both rooms.
and David, sorry, I'm realizing I missed that message from earlier. Not sure which hand that was about. David has in the chat has a connection here with Dan Corbell as well. He's played many hands with Dan, I think.
I've played hands against Dan, both in bridge and poker, but never as a partner.
Which would you prefer?
I'd rather have him as an opponent in poker,
Yeah,
but not by a lot.
I I played one of the worst sets of my life against this exact pair.
Yeah.
It was Corbell She, and they were just double dummy, and I was quadruple dummy, if that makes sense.
The only time I played against them as a pair was in the finals of our district Grand Nationals, where their team defeated ours.
As it would have it, this was in the semifinals of the Grand Nationals at the at the Nationals.
Might have been the same year, my friend.
It was the Atlanta Nationals. Whenever the heck that not this past one, the one before that.
Yeah, it feels like it might have been the same one.
That was amazing though. It was the most fun I ever had playing bridge until that moment.
All right, so Bada has used clubs as her entry to dummy to take her next spade finesse or to take a diamond finesse. Interesting. Now the defense can clear clubs. That establishes their third trick when they get in. It's still going to be okay. Diamond to the dummy is 6. The ace of hearts and the ace jack of spades for 9.
Sorry, I'm just getting our next view graph session all set up. We'll have Ewan conducting, and we'll have Owen Lean and Aaron Silverstein. So that'll be a fun panel as well.
Nice. Lean Steen.
We were supposed to. We were going to have Jill this morning, but she actually had to schedule a different one, so she'll be with us in segment 3.
All right, Trina Trump has come home here. How's Trina Trump doing in the other table?
It looks
With Zhang
like it
playing?
is going to make at least 9 tricks, maybe 10.
Okay.
In fact, it looks like 10. So that is a boring hand considering everything we've seen so far. They haven't pushed a board yet.
Yeah, it was a somewhat complicated Trina Trump, but there's a lot of suits that
Yeah.
were in play. But the way the cards lay, it looked like it was always going to make. All right, on to board 10.
So they are 3/4 of the way, or getting 3/4 of the way through this segment, and you have to think Rubenstein feels good about their progress so far, but they could still do some more work before this segment's over. We've
So
seen
this
some really fascinating decisions, kind of creating variance at both tables, and
This also will go club of heart of spade and north south will get the 4 spades. They have 2 clubs and a spade to lose for sure and a potential spade guess and some handling on top of that.
in fact,
One spade being alerted because it shows an unbalanced hand. He's not bidding one spade with 4 spades and 3 cards in the other 3 suits. He's bidding it with some shaping as well.
and that's a pretty normal expert agreement these days, right? You're going to bid a no trump with your balanced shapes and 4
Mm-hmm.
spades.
Mm-hmm. Interesting, Bada does not bother setting up a game force, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, you can imagine hands where slam makes opposite of one spade rebid, but
Question is, yeah, do you need to alert that? Um, I don't. I mean, Zach did. I wouldn't think it's necessarily alertable, but maybe it's as specific as this. Maybe you alert that.
I believe in our latest incarnation of the alert procedure. This is not an alert.
Okay.
But when you're playing with screens, it's a courtesy to alert anything extra that you know the opponents don't know. You
Right.
should be
Just
alerted.
just to be fully
Yeah.
above board with all your agreements. It's a great sports weekend, by the way. You have all your NBA
Yep.
playoff stuff. You have Formula One race in Italy, if you're into that. And I became addicted to that during the pandemic, Danny.
Mm.
Full disclosure.
My Rangers won their quarterfinal match last night.
Ah, you're a hockey fan?
Not as much as I used to be. Um,
Did you live in New York for a while?
I was born and raised in Teaneck, New Jersey, so
Got it. Okay.
see now. My dad had season tickets to the Rangers when I was growing up, so
I
I
love
became.
Madison Square Garden. I,
Yeah.
that's one of the coolest places. I was from Syracuse originally, so I was a Big East fan, and the tournament was there every year, and I was just
Hmm.
so cool.
So Zach is playing this hand along cross off lines. He's up to five tricks. The ace of diamonds is a sixth trick.
It looks like he
No, he's
has
sort of
to
stuck in dummy. He's going to win
shed
the
a
club.
club here. Chris Creeder for mayor. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't understand that reference. I was assuming it was for you.
He's a Ranger, a
Yeah,
Ranger.
I just remember Mark Messier back in the day.
Well, similarly, Mark Messier had a game where he guaranteed the Rangers would win Game 6 against the Devils, and had a natural hat trick in the third period. And in a sort of symmetrical way, there was a natural hat trick in the third period of Game 6 yesterday as well.
No kidding.
So, for those who don't know, a natural hat trick is three goals by one player, but also three goals consecutively in one period, which is
Oh, I didn't know.
much
I didn't know that
rarer than
distinction at all. I wish Gavin was here. He would be. In fact, Gavin, if you're listening,
Catherine would know what I'm talking
yeah, of course. He and Vince are down here in South Florida just playing hockey all the time. It's crazy.
about. All right, so Declare is going to make five, it appears.
This is a nice line of play he took here,
Yeah.
or ended up working well. They are playing the same contract at the table, same auction basically,
Hmm.
except one
So,
spade wasn't alerted.
all right. So we have some
Whoa, here we go. Sylvia
distribution again.
Sylvia has a magic hand here. Seems a good evaluation, right? You have
So she
17
starts with interesting. She starts with double. If Bada now bids a heart, she's going to be bidding the suit that East West have a 4-4 fit, and
and talking them out
actually
of their
stopping
heart
them
fit.
from playing cards.
Dan is going to want not well. Dan, I mean, Dan doesn't want any part of this until he
That's
finds a heart fit, and then he's like, "Well, I still don't want any part of it, but I'm okay." Georgia just redoubles. Okay, that's what Gavin was talking about yesterday when we were on with Adam Parrish. He likes
yeah.
the ability to go for blood here, and now there's their heart fit.
He might be a little disappointed. She might be a little disappointed if she defends one heart double here, though.
What would you bid with Sylvia here?
It's an interesting spot. I mean, your partner bid one heart freely. They could have as many as, they could have, say, king put the hearts and out, and game could be good.
That just feels like jamming four hearts.
Oh, I don't want to jam four hearts. No, we might about to be get to be doubled in one heart.
This is true.
So we'll see what she does. This is back to, we had a border to where there wasn't much potential for swings, but
We're back. We're back to the crazy jungle here.
this is definitely a street poker kind of hand.
Street poker. We had a pretty good poker discussion last night talking about some of those underground New York games that and just online poker in general, basically.
Mhm. Well, New York had to be a hotbed for underground poker when there was
It
no
was
legal poker there.
there was a lot of nice clubs. They rented an apartment in some nice building, set up a couple tables, put a TV in there, and
Mhm.
it's.
Well, back before we were active, Al Roth's club, the Mayfair, became so she does try three hearts.
Became world famous, right?
Yeah. Now Bada's like thinking, I might be doubling one heart, and now her right hand opponent is getting three hearts. What did she make of that? She makes a pass out of that. Interesting
That's
spot.
fast too.
Yeah. I, I don't think Daniel has a game bid here. I'm not sure what he's thinking about, but
Yeah, he.
his partner's obviously showing a good hand. They might even have a fifth heart.
Well, I mean, is it possible that one heart here would just treat this as like a forcing situation after the redouble?
No, I think most pairs would play pass as sort of, I don't
Okay,
have anything to bid.
got it.
I mean, yeah, that's sort of what I think is going on.
This could be
Keep in mind,
interesting.
Daniel also knows that Zach and Georgia could be totally screwing around either with the one club opening. Yep, there we go, four hearts.
Yeah, and honestly, we.
Opening or the
And
or
now, do
the
you think Georgia rips this one? Whoa,
uh,
no, four
oh
spades.
oh
What are we doing?
oh
No.
oh. This is exactly the auction I predicted.
Oh,
So
they
from Zach's
had
point of view, partner probably doesn't have, it sounds like the opponents have a million hearts, and we could
Georgia.
easily have
Georgia
four spades
wishes
here.
she ripped three hearts now.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, oh wow, this is
So four spades
Sylvia's
will
gonna
be,
rip four spades, right?
I would
I
think
don't
she
know. Yeah, okay,
will.
there it is.
She's going to be thrilled at three diamond tricks cash.
I mean, that's gonna be amazing for her.
Yeah. And looking at the dummy, she won't have anything else to do but just keep playing diamonds and
Yeah,
getting, she can probably
she
infer
can
that
tap
partner has nothing.
declare or well, no, whatever. They can rough with the
Yeah,
ten of spades.
she's just gonna start with four rounds of diamonds, presumably.
Yep. Wow, they.
Although Georgia hasn't passed yet, she might bid for five clubs. She might infer that Zach's got, four spades and maybe six clubs even.
Oh, yeah, good point.
And then Daniel will be the one that's thrilled. Oh, they're bidding my five card suit. I love it. And partners double jump to three hearts, double four
Uh,
spades. Now they're bidding five clubs.
well, I mean, nothing's. They're still playing the other four spade
Yeah, there it
contract in the
is.
other
Five
room. So
clubs.
okay.
Daniel will double that, and that will be the end of the auction.
Yep. And
And
that will still
bloody.
be a bunch of diamonds.
We start with three diamonds, a spade, and then we figure out how many trump tricks we're going to get as the defense.
Well, he's gonna shake spades on diamonds, right? So it's gonna ace of spades, rough a spade. Or I
Yeah,
mean, he doesn't need a rough, really, right? Do they have enough entries to?
yeah. I don't think he can get back for a second rough, and his first rough is well, maybe not with a natural trump trick with the
Mm,
spots the way they are.
right. Um,
Yeah, entries to the dummy are pretty limited.
other table, just a weird lag there. Hang on, let me refresh that.
This has got to be one of the wilder hands I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, and the other table is about to start it, I believe. So I'll keep you posted on where they end up.
So we did start three diamonds, pitching a spade, it's
It,
spade rough.
it feels like Zach and Georgia got the exact result they wanted. Unfortunately, they hopped in with four spades.
Yeah.
So that's 800, 500. Sorry, down three.
I really wonder what would happen if Sylvie had passed one. I mean, I guess if Sylvie passed one heart and Georgia doubles, Zach's not going to sit for that with his hand. So,
Right.
in all likelihood,
I
never
mean,
know.
here's another one. Here's another hand.
Wow.
Look at this, Danny. Jeez. I'm glad I didn't. I was almost gonna miss this set because I'm for all those of you out there. I'm playing injured right now. I'm playing injured. Um, I'm glad we didn't miss the set. This is sick.
So it's a spade, and so obviously Georgia can't bet anything, so she's going to pass.
Spade and
And
no trump.
here we see the precision style coming to light, where your partner's limited to 15 points. They can't do anything too bad to you, so you just respond even with
There's
nothing.
there's your Michaels bid there, and George is like, thanks a lot.
Two spades. Oh yeah, that's a good bid for me.
she might pass. I'm just kidding.
She might. I
But
mean,
Sylvia's gonna bid for sure, and now Georgia says, thank you.
I think this is where the doubling from north south is going to start. but maybe not. Yeah, I think so. I mean,
She knows she can smell a misfit from a mile away here.
yeah.
And honestly, it's Dan that's going to run back to spades for an even worse eventuality here, probably.
Oh, yeah. This could be really bad.
And Dan's going to say, uh-oh, why did I bet a no trump? So honestly, last board swing, this board could swing right back in the other direction. But to
Well,
be
how are we
fair, we
looking
don't
in
know
that
if the
last
last
board?
board's a swing yet.
Where are we looking at that? What are we looking at the other table on the last board?
I tell you what, why don't we do a rare drop into a double view
Oh,
here?
yeah. 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 I like that.
And I will give you the view at the table, folks. So on your right, just so you know, don't get disoriented. You're at the table we're just at, board 12.
Where three spades doubled is about to
They're
go
in,
down.
yep, they're in three spades doubled, and it's going to be a rick roll of a three spade contract.
George was thinking partner double three spades, and I've
Yeah,
got
are you
ace.
serious? And
All right.
now,
So,
okay, so
so,
on the
so,
left, you'll notice they are playing only three diamonds on that hand, so that will be a significant swing for the Zhang team.
yeah. I mean, three diamonds is not going to make, but they can start with ace, king of hearts in a rough.
Yeah,
And
but they're
yeah.
opposite five hundo, so that is not going to be great. So I
All right.
think,
Let's go back to
yeah,
our
let's come back, and there's our feature table back here, folks. So
Queen of Hearts
three
held.
spades
Zach
double.
playing his lowest hard to say I've got clubs partner. Not that Georgia didn't know that. So ideally, what Georgia would want to do is have partner get in and lead a spade through and cut down those two spade roughs. But failing that, she might decide that playing ace of spades, queen of spades, while giving up a spade trick, stops two roughs in the dummy.
And then gives her two diamond tricks
Yeah,
in return.
that eight of diamonds looms large.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see. Let's do a little cheat here and see what Mr. Double Dummy says. Yeah, Ace of
Down
Spades
four.
is
Yep. Yep,
yeah,
that's exactly it. Or I mean, king of clubs and then ace of spades.
yeah. It feels like that. That's I mean, obviously it's easy looking at all four hands as usual, but it feels like
Sure,
you
sure.
can see two roughs are going to come in dummy and partner can't. Partner's void in spades.
Well, it needs to actually. She plays a low club. She'll shake a club on a heart also, right?
If she plays a low club,
King or
yeah,
I think. Yeah. So here, club to the ace.
yeah. I'm not sure I get that club to the ace.
Yeah. She need. He needed to cash a heart here.
Yeah, so she's
And now ace of spades spade should be pretty. It's kind of her only choice now, right? She's backed into a corner here.
yeah, she doesn't want to play a diamond away from the queen, so
So 9 imps back to Zhang on board 11, and they will start playing this board now, and we will see how big a swing this could be. Adam Grossack obviously opening one spade with the left
mm-hmm.
hand, just like here, and we will see what happens. We'll see what Emma does. I would guess she would be passing one spade, but
Yeah.
yeah, Frank, I tweaked my calf on the tennis court this morning, and I have to also tell you, it is like mind-numbingly hot out there right now in South Florida. It's that you feel like you're almost in a pool swimming through the humidity. Yeah, it's just gonna go. Okay, no, you take this trick. No, you take it.
So I think from the play, Sylvia knows that Georgia and she both have all pointed suit cards,
Yep.
and that This is like an end play, I end play you, you end play me kind of situation.
Right. In fact, she could just do well by once she gets in with this spade here, just playing a low diamond.
Well, she can't be 100% sure that Zach doesn't have the queen of diamonds, and playing a
Sure.
low diamond could be problematic. She would much rather have Georgia have to play the diamond for her.
Yeah, just saying we can see it's clear for us, but yeah, she has no idea if that's happening or not, and it could be worse for her if she tries that. Welcome to the broadcast, people. Say hello, ask your questions, comments. We've had an exciting set, and it is still going. Right? We have a 16 imps clawed back by Rubenstein, but it was a little higher number earlier, and it could grow from here. And here goes Georgia.
So this is a little scary for Sylvia now because trumps have been drawn. Zach
Yeah,
hasn't Zach
there she
hasn't pitched
goes.
with his diamonds yet, but
Mm.
he has winners. He has side winners if he did have the queen of diamonds.
Yeah, notice that, folks. Zach knows he doesn't need clubs or hearts or anything. He absolutely wants to hold on to that diamond holding because it could be. He knows left-hand opponent has diamonds from the bidding, and here we go. And that's the rest of the tricks for Bada and Grossack.
Yep. So it did get back to down four.
Yep. Boom. The other table, 3-no trump in the north. One spade, pass, two hearts, three diamonds, 3-no.
Wow.
You want to watch that, Danny?
I just take a look at it for sure. I mean, I didn't really think about the hand as a 3-no trump hand, and Emma leads a spade,
Let's
and
see. They have four hearts,
seems like they've got
three
plenty of
club.
tricks at 3-no.
They have entry problems all over the place, though.
Nah, not really. Just win the spade. I mean, you just take your tricks. You take ace, queen of spades, queen of hearts, and then go over to the dummy.
Yeah, you can actually. Sorry, I saw the king
Hearts and
X of
three clubs,
clubs.
two spades for sure. And
Yeah,
then
and you can
if any of the round suits break favorably, you get more.
you can
But
take a club finesse also. Maybe you can see the restricted
yeah,
choice.
but you don't need to do that because you have nine cashers.
Oh, that yeah. That's the
She just has to make sure she doesn't um, fail to cash them all.
So it won't be a massive swing, but it'll still be something back to Rubenstein.
All right. Oh, by the way, so Adam put up the king of spades, so that's three spades for declarer.
Right. So it's even.
Three clubs, three hearts, three spades, three clubs, four hearts for sure. So anyway, this is not
That's a lot of
interesting.
tricks. Yep.
She's done what she's done. All right, another interesting looking
A
hand.
diamond, a hard overcall, one spade, which was less than four spades.
That's a new modern treatment where people are
Right. Double becomes 4+ spades basically here.
yeah, or four or five spades with two hearts being six.
Got it. Yep. And then double here on the left. That's a nice hand by Sylvia again. Two clubs by North. Two spades. They found their spade fit.
Mm-hmm.
And these hands have certainly been swingable and interesting. And that is why so far we've seen well, 70 imps cross paths on this set. And
And more to come, I think.
still no pushed boards.
So this weird one spade sort of negative double without spades has enabled East West to find their 4-4 spades fit, and now they're going to get to four spades easily. Where after a diamond, a heart, say I don't know, a no trump or some other bid, it might not be so easy to find a 4-4 spade fit after that start.
Four spades
Notice,
has its challenges, though. It looks like here.
sure,
I guess,
especially the diamonds being 5-1.
yeah, if you try to set up hearts, it might work out well for you because King 10 of hearts is doubled into your right.
This might be a Zach double. Yep,
And
there we
there it
go.
is. Spec.
Yeah, I mean, it's something of a speculative double. He doesn't have any trump tricks. His partner did open the bidding. He's got an ace. He's got
Yep.
a single partner's first bid suit. So,
Okay, so we do have the swing. It was 4 for Rubenstein. They made 11 tricks and 3-no trump on that board that they were plus 800 here. So
yeah.
660, and we are now at 68 imps. Rubenstein has a 20 imp lead in this set alone. They have now scored 74 imps in just these 12 boards.
So Daniel knows that diamonds are have no future for his side because North has diamond length.
Yep. 4 plus
Uh,
is the.
I guess his best hope here is that to work on hearts.
Mm. It's going to go Jack King, right? Diamond Rough, maybe?
Well, they need to take their clubs before they start doing things with
That's
diamonds
true
because
because Dan can
otherwise
just
Daniel
shake
just
shake
hit
clubs here.
clubs, especially when yeah they don't want to shorten the long trump hand for north south either,
Yeah.
which is what the diamond would do. Yeah, I mean, I know Daniel's thinking about a lot of things, but it seems like the Jack of Hearts is the only play he's going to ever make at trick two. He's more thinking about the whole hand right now. So what was he learned for one diamond? There's
Yeah,
precision.
4 plus. Nope.
Oh, four plus. Oh,
Nope.
okay, that's
So
right. They're not.
they'd play a nebulous club opening probably.
Still, he knows that North has a bunch of minor suit cards. He also
They
has to figure. Oh, he knows the spades are not 4-1.
they got all the way to 1 no trump in the south on this end.
Okay.
Diamond, a heart, and no trump, all
Yeah,
pass.
that was the auction I was talking about before. Is that it could start having a hard notch and threes east left out of their spade fit.
And that's what's happened at their table. So this will be a swing.
Yep.
It's going to depend on. Can he make
You
it
know,
if he starts hearts? Let's cheat. He can't. It says he can't,
and
but
there's just too much. Yeah,
yeah,
as you
there's
point, there's
too
too
much
much hand
operating, and they
five
need to
point
do.
diamonds. Yeah, and they have all the eight spots and stuff like that. This is the sort of set that, this is wearing us out as commentators, but can you imagine being in the trenches here and having all these tough decisions where double digit imps are potentially swinging all over the place?
Yeah, ton of pressure.
And so
Wow,
she ducks the heart.
she did.
That might not be best for their side because now the heart roughs out quickly.
That was interesting.
So they're going to take their two clubs and then play a diamond, presumably.
But how do they do that?
Oh, they're not doing that.
Yeah,
They're in the wrong hand to do that.
the, have they not let them make it? There it
Yeah.
is. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, Georgia needed to cover that jack of hearts with the
Yeah,
king.
that was weird to play the 10 there, right? When you have King 10 Doubleton.
Yeah.
Almost
I mean,
seemed
exposes her partner for a roughing finesse, but then that's going to bring her queen nine of spades into play.
right. And also it kind of it would have allowed her to maybe underlead her club to get back for a diamond play as well. But here it's I mean, I guess could he get
He still,
spades wrong?
he still hasn't. How well?
He doesn't
Yeah,
know
I
what's
think
going
at
on
this
in
point
diamonds either.
he knows that the king of hearts is in north, so he's not going to be taking a roughing finesse in hearts. South is shut up with all the high card points that they're entitled to.
Does he know the King of Hearts is in North? Isn't it weird that Georgia played the 10 underneath the Jack? Wouldn't you think
I
the
think he
King
does
wouldn't be there?
because where's her opening bid without it?
Yeah, understood.
She's only got, I mean, she is red, so it's not like she's going to be opening on a Yarborough. She's got the
Yeah,
queen jack
this
of
isn't
diamond,
where she's stepping out.
the ace of clubs. Yeah, I mean, you also had to guess the spades. Still hasn't made this yet, but
No.
I think he's going to. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Yeah, the seven of spades is going to become a trick,
Exactly.
right?
It's going to promote on the way back here.
Wow.
He shook it.
He didn't know that the hard king was. Wow, I'm surprised that.
Well, yeah, because she didn't cover it. It's weird. He's like, why wouldn't she cover the Jack of Hearts with the King?
Mhm. All right.
Amazing.
So this is down two now, right?
It Should be right because the diamond's going to get roughed.
Yeah.
Or no, can't they? Oh no, they need to get back to their hand. Huh, wow. Now it's fine. Right, they can just play hearts. The spades in
Hmm.
front. There you
Right.
go.
Yeah.
That is another swing for Rubenstein. Two
Only
imps.
two
It
though.
looked. It could have been like much worse the other way, and it ends up being two for Rubenstein. 66 is the number.
Oh.
All right. This looks like it's gonna go. I don't know. They can't.
Exactly. I
They
don't
can't
know.
open one club, so probably okay. And now
Yeah. I think
it's
Zach's gonna open one of those Flannery no trumps.
yeah, there it is. What do you mean by Flannery no trump? Chat to me.
It just has four spades and five hearts. A hand that would have opened Flannery in that right shape, but modern experts, whenever they have 15 to 17 these days and that shape, are opening a no trump instead of the
Uh,
auction a no trump two spades is kind of awkward anyway.
But you're if you played Flannery, you would Flannery. You think, or
Uh,
would you limit that?
I've never actually played it, so I wouldn't know whether it's
Me
better to.
either. I think I played it a long time ago.
So Sylvia might have intervened here with her 6-4, but she chose not to at white white. I think it's more attractive than otherwise. I think Daniel's gonna, yeah, he's
Yeah,
gonna balance to try to get his side to clubs, which
and for clubs,
four card major, longer minor. So he's
interesting.
treating his hand as four spades and six clubs.
This could get dangerous.
Well, Sylvia is gonna envision spades and clubs.
Correct.
So
It's going to be safe.
I don't know. I don't
But
know about it's gonna be safe.
she might she be able to offer diamonds here?
No, because the standard response structure to this double would be two clubs says I want to play your minor and two diamonds says I want to play your major.
Understood. Got it. So, wow, they're in
She
four
has sort of the
spades.
death.
They're in
She
four
has the death
spades.
hand for. I'm sorry.
They're in four spades in the south on this hand in the other room.
Wow. So she says I want to play your minor.
And he will float this if he's allowed to. What will Georgia do?
I think Zach might re-open with double. He's got a purish hand,
Oh,
you know,
Georgia's
uh,
doubling.
or George is doubling. There you go.
Whoa, here we go. Okay, pulling.
And so Sylvia is wiping her brow. Ah, that feels good.
Yeah.
Two hearts. They're going to play my ace 10 8 fourth instead of me putting down me declaring with a singleton club opposite what could be five to the not great.
And now everybody should kind of be in. Well, I don't know. What's Georgia going to do over two hearts?
Georgia's not. She might bet two spades here.
There's two no here.
She's not going to pass two hearts
Yeah,
because part
exactly.
four. And
I thought Zach might just spec roll the dice there too, but it's kind of risky.
just how you
Too
thought this
low.
auction was going to go to get the two no.
Right. Uh, they are playing four spades in the other room, and that will lead to some sort of swing here. It should be down, and it looks like it is down one or two from this point in the other room, and four spades.
So Zach's going to make two no trump with relative ease here. It's just a question of overtricks potentially. He's got spade and three hearts and two
Clubs,
clubs. Two
diamond.
diamonds.
It's
There might
funny.
be some
He has two
pressure on.
diamond stoppers. He doesn't know it.
Yeah. Oh,
Hmm.
there might be some pressure here on East to hold spades and clubs.
Yeah, that could get interesting at the end. Dummy
Yeah, his
has
partner does have the jack and one spade to protect him in spades, so he's going to have to end up throwing his. If I'm reading this right, he's going to have to end up throwing away all his spades.
yeah, and they're gonna know that too.
Although Declare may not have enough tricks to put pressure on him
How
anyway.
many? One, two. I think he's one over the number.
I think he might be there now.
Four spades, making four in the other room.
Wow.
So that is a swing back toward Zhang. It's weird. They had him. They had them down two at one point. Something happened there. And they are on the last board at the other table, and they will be shortly here as well. Danny, I knew you were a gentleman before I even knew who you were because we played poker together for about an hour before we knew we were bridge players.
Uh-huh.
But this week and last week got to know you real well through this, and I really appreciate your help and just thank you so
Sure.
much.
Yeah, I've been loving doing it.
The audience has been loving having you, as have I, and we really appreciate the help. And it'll probably be our last hurrah for this season. So just wanted to thank you, and the audience thanks you as well.
Well, thank you. And well, when you say this season, um, I'm assuming that there's seniors trials coming on starting on Sunday.
There is. I won't be part of the view graph for that, but
Uh,
I'm sure. And if anyone else does something, let me know, and I'm happy to join for a little bit also. So
Declare was one trick short of being able to potentially squeeze.
yeah, yeah. They
This set has worn me out.
exactly. It's
That's
funny though. Wait, the last board doesn't look like it's too crazy, so we should be able to limp home in okay fashion here.
Let's see just for a second. Let's just scroll down and see that scorecard.
Yeah,
See the
look at this set.
yeah,
It is
area
11.
push.
No pushes at all, and uh, yeah, swings everywhere. Just crazy, crazy, crazy.
All right.
And here we have what looks like a reasonably normal push to game for East and West, probably.
Well, everybody has nice balance hands, so that should calm things down just a little bit.
Yeah, finally.
Doesn't mean it won't be a swing, of course. It looks like a club of diamond 203 now.
Yeah, you and I have the wrong screen up there for the scorecard. Sorry about that, but
Yeah.
I'll get the main screen up there at some point.
So when I said a club of diamond 203 now, I meant in a standard sequence. Here they're going to have a strong club sequence showing a no trump rebid.
Yep, 17 and 19 balanced because club is 17 plus.
Yeah, I don't know whether
16
Daniel will
plus.
bother with that puppet statement. I mean,
Not just with 4 3 3 hops to 3 no, and that is exactly what they're doing at the other table. Let's see how it ends up. You have to. you- you- I would say you can't say necessarily mission accomplished, but you can say definitely made really good strides this set. They're up 15 in just this segment, which is they had to have a winning segment, and they've at least done that part of the job.
Yeah, and this last board looks like 3 no is sort of touch and go. You have a spade, you have potentially three hearts is four, two clubs
Yeah, two
six, two
diamond,
diamonds.
maybe eight tricks with everything going well, and then you have to find where's their trick going to come from. They have two diamonds, two clubs, three hearts if they guess, which they have to probably, right?
Well, they have potential length tricks in clubs and hearts, but both those suits are 4-2.
Yep.
Uh,
Spades are frozen out for them.
yeah.
You just play a heart to the jack here. Take the club hook.
That would be my instinct, but
Feels like low heart, club back maybe. At the other table, I think, did Adam play? So trick one was a heart, which was won by the king and dummy. Interesting. It was the 9 of hearts lead.
nine hearts won by the king and dummy.
Yes, because he knows he's just going to lead a heart to the jack, I guess, later.
Yeah.
And then it went club to the queen, winning ace
All
of
right,
clubs, club.
So it looks like, without doing too much analysis, that eventually, if Declare cashes her tricks in the right order, she can put the north in with either a heart or a diamond, a heart maybe, to lead away from the ace of spades.
Mm-hmm. And
If
that
she
will
can keep Zach off lead.
definitely help her solve spades for sure.
I'm guessing the double dummy thinks that you can make it, but I'm not sure that.
Yeah, but again, that's because it knows how to strip the north hand exactly, basically.
Yeah,
To
that's my instinct is that that's what you need to do. But
yeah. At the other table, they kind of tried to set up their club right here.
Mhm. Well, if you do that and let north south end, they can put a spade through. Actually, does one spade through doesn't really even do it, does it?
At
So
the point
you
that they got to there,
want to go double screen?
yeah. In fact, we can do that. Let's do it. There we go.
So Zhang is in with the queen of hearts there with three tricks in the bank.
All right, here's the table we were just looking at, folks. On your left is
Oh,
the other table.
she's leading a spade through. She's going to know the ace of spades is on her left when it goes slow duck and queen wins. Now she knows she needs to keep south off lead for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Rosek has let a spade towards the king in the other table.
Dueling three no trumps.
Yeah, I think Grosek is pretty much dead in the other room, right?
It looks like north south are going to take.
That's their
Yeah,
fourth trick, and I don't see how he can take the rest from here.
yeah. He has to either lose a spade or a diamond at some point.
So this is a potential swing to shoot to Rubenstein's team if she can see this.
He's hoping for King Doubleton on side here, and unfortunately disappointed for Adam on the left here. That will likely be down one over here.
All right, so she's playing a club. She knows she can't duck that, right?
All right, because she can't afford a spade
Like,
coming through.
yeah,
She might just get this right, but she has to cross to the heart and put the queen of diamonds on the table, right?
yeah, she's got to do everything in the right order to keep.
Well, no, no, no. Zach has an entry still, though, right? He has the seven of diamonds as an entry.
Yeah, yeah. I think playing a spade early was not going to work. All right, so she's
Yeah,
down also.
there you go. All right. It looks like 3 no down one at both tables, at least. It looks like Adam over here just has the diamond play left.
Mm-hmm.
There it
Right, so
goes.
playing for the double thinking of diamonds you mentioned, and I'll be happy the diamond wins, and sad when the king doesn't show up.
Yeah, ace of hearts first. Give him a chance to do something dumb. George is just thinking here, but
All right, let's go
yeah,
back to the straight one table, please. Thank
there it
you.
is. Yeah, the comment in the chat is weird that Sylvia didn't try for 3-3 hearts, but 3-3 hearts, they led a fourth best heart at this table, right? I believe.
Yeah, if hearts are 3-3, they're going to be 3-3 later.
By the way, Spectrum is removing my 40% discount. That's the voicemail I just got. I don't have Spectrum cable, Danny, so
Ah, okay. Well,
it's not.
Georgia does have to keep her heart here, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And that seven of diamonds, the dreaded beard card, is what's protecting her from her side from being squeezed out of three no trump.
Because we'll see that is exactly the case, right? If she throws a heart, Sylvia is just gonna claim city this, and I think Georgia probably knows this at this point, but she's just taking her
What?
time, being certain.
I missed a trick here. How did the king of spades end up winning a trick?
It didn't. The ace of
Oh,
spades. In fact, why is this? This is frozen
oh,
now.
we need a refresh.
There it is. Yeah. That it's weird. The ace of spades wasn't on the table here, Danny. It's odd. She's still thinking. It looks like though.
Yeah, so she's got three tricks in now.
Yeah, she needs to lead a heart. Obviously,
So
it's weird.
she needs to lead a heart. I'm
Or
not following
so,
why she
she
needs
needs
to
to
lead
lead
a
a
heart.
diamond. Sorry. Don't listen to what I'm saying, Danny. She's one of the
Okay.
ace of spades. She needs to lead a diamond. I'm
That may not be obvious to her because her queen 10 9 of hearts looks like a safe exit because the jack of hearts is already gone. She may not get this right. I mean, I sort of lost a little bit of what's going on in the play here, but
That's the crime when we go to two tables. Too
yeah.
much going on. But I like that look. Did you see it? Oh,
Yep, she did.
oh.
So what does the Declare have to do now to take
Claire has
advantage of it?
to play low and then a heart to the ace, heart to the king, and then what does South do? They're South is South gonna get ace of clubs? What does North pitch?
Oh, I see. She's gonna, mm,
There
yeah.
it goes.
So exactly, strip squeeze. He either had a bear his king of diamonds or throw a black one, or
Yep.
and then he could have gotten thrown in, but to lead away from the king of diamonds.
Yeah, but now he just bears his king of
Got to guess that
diamonds.
he's bared his king of diamonds.
Yep.
She knows that he's got the remaining two black cards, I believe. I mean, Georgia clearly doesn't have the 10 of spades on a club, so he would have cashed them, right?
Right, for sure.
So she can play diamond here. I think that, oh no, no.
Oh,
I think that would have basically made the match a tie, the set a tie, but this will keep,
yeah, no swing, and that is 73 imps, which is less than it was when they started. So got it back. Interesting swing right at the end there, Dan. I'm glad we sat around for that. So
yeah.
ends up being no swing, but as we saw,
It
pathways to
was a
success there. Just no
spicy
knowledge.
board. There was definitely a lot of, it's one of those three no's where it's like, there's potential in a lot of different suits and squeeze possibilities and
Yeah.
in-play possibilities. And
And it seems weirder for us because we can see, we can certainly see like the pathway to victory. And oh, why wouldn't you do this? Well, there's a lot of things going on at the table.
yeah, in the end game, I didn't even see why Georgia needed to do what she did. Maybe that's because of board overload here, but
Well, you've done yeoman's work here, Danny. Thank you so much. And thank you guys all for watching out there. We appreciate you tuning in the broadcast. We have 3 more left, and we'll see who's representing the U.S. in the Mixed World Championships. Danny, take care, buddy. Always a pleasure. And
thanks.
see you.